This is Keen Reflex, and this is a space for you guys to practice your Japanese while enjoying video games. That's right, they call me Keen and I'm a translating machine. I read the stories in Japanese and then I tell you what they mean. If I find a word I like, I teach the meaning and then I post a list on YouTube and then we find some words again. Kodomo ga jama suru wa muku mama. Slam the home got tackled out. Good morning, mama. So sit back and just vibe. Hit that follow, hit subscribe. Stick around if you please and maybe learn some Japanese. Yo, welcome in. You're watching Keen Reflex, and this is a space for you guys to practice your Japanese while enjoying video games. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I forgot to set up Anki. Shh. Okay, let's set it up. This is the wrong one. This is Leon's. Boop. Okay, Octopath Traveler 2. Looks like we got quite a lot of new ones. Let's make sure they pop up. Oh my. There we go. Okay. Now we'll get new ones. So. Morning hair. Da 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 da. Hey, P-chan. La la la, P-chan. La la la, P-chan. Sorry, no. That is incorrect. Does not go la 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 P-chan. La 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 P-chan. No. That is incorrect. Pay attention when it comes in. It goes la 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 P-chan. La 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 P-chan. It's a distinct difference. Last time on Octopath Traveler 2. We just started the apothecary, I believe is the translation for this girl's job class. Her story. It's our second healer. We'll see if we probably only need one healer for the main party. We'll see if this person will replace our other healer. Their other healer character is cool, but you never know. So far what we know is she was most likely, she got dumped off in a boat by somebody, I think saving her from something. Wearing the same clothes as her, I think, if I remember right. Saying, you can heal lots of people, you gotta get out of here. Anyways, the long boat ride on the ocean, like a tiny little boat, made her lose a large chunk of her memory, and she's trying to get it back. But all she knows is just part of some kind of band of healers, apothecaries, I guess. And when she got to this town, a bunch of people were afraid of her, and she's not sure why. That's all we know. And I forget her field skills. What are her field skills? Kikidasu. Okay, so getting information from people. And heal? I don't know. Looks like it's daytime, so it's going to be Kikidasu. Can we switch times right now? No. Often in the storyline you can't. Hey. Welcome in, Trevor. How's it going? Long time no see. Okay. That was locked. Hey, Nolex, how's it going? Appreciate the lurk. Enjoy your day. Possible stream. Yeah, definitely check out my cool friend Snowlax. Cool friend that I met who's a streamer in Japan, having a lot of fun with a lot of RPGs. Similar stream without the teaching. So if you're tired of my teaching and preaching, but you like the Japanese theme, hang out with Noah Lex. He's a lot of fun. I'm doing good. Check me out. And so humble too. Yeah. Can't complain. Super busy, but for the most part, it's good. Oh, I actually should have had that word. She said, "Nezuka sakerareteru."
What?
That was actually a good sentence.
Whoa. No.
Chrono Trigger, nice. So she said, "Nezuka sakerareteru." Sakeru? She did say sakerareteru, right? I'm pretty sure. Now my brain's like, did she say a different word to mean this? Definitely she said a word that means this. I'm pretty sure she said sakerareteru. Sakeru means to avoid. This can be to avoid an attack, so it could mean to dodge. It could also just mean, like, this case, where for some reason when she walks into a crowd, people go, whoa, and they kind of quietly walk away. So they're avoiding her. So sakeru, to avoid. But she said, for some reason people are avoiding me. She said, yeah. So you will automatically always get, even if I'm mad at you.
P-chan. P-chan.
Even if I'm mad at you, P-chan. I can't stop that first one. I don't know, I'd be mad at you, but you'll always get that first one. And then if I'm feeling generous that day, if I'm like, I really like this guy today, specifically. Or, just timing and whatnot. Sometimes I get that special one. That's how we do it. How's it going, P-chan? Speaking of being mad at someone, how dare you, P-chan? How dare you interrupt my stream? 仕方ないわね。他当たってみましょう. Okay. There's nothing we can do about it. Let's look somewhere else. 仕方ない is also a good phrase. Nothing you can do about it. Senna, they have a name, so that must be important to the storyline. It says, ha. Yeah, I know. You heard it. It's the same. It translates the same. Ha. Translates the same to both English and Japanese. P-chan. Okay, we'll need more context. He's either talking about his older brother or probably in this context his older brother. It could just be an older male, but what's wrong? What's up? What happened? He's got a terrible fever. Let's take him inside. Should we? Let's do some few words. He said nothing about the pictures of his hat in Hokkaido. I didn't see them. I'm sorry. I've been busy. Pictures. Well. ガチャありがとう。ちょっと待って。You just put. Well, I shouldn't have opened it. It was kind of unfortunate timing where Dream did the gacha right as I was going to open it and show you.
なんて言う?
Get my 名前リアクト.
走る.
Okay, let's look at these pictures real quick. So apparently, oh, it's just two. Okay, I thought it was a whole series. Still, they took random pictures of my hat in Hokkaido. Was my hat traveling? The traveling keen reflex hat. That's not my hat. The heck is that a real frog? Is that a weird candy frog? Since the picture I can't tell. That's a real frog. That's a real freaky looking frog. I'll bet you Kaito-chan would like that. She'd like to see that. I mean, I say freaky looking, but not like in the I dislike this kind of way. It's okay, Dream. It's just timing. You didn't know. You didn't know. No, it was that. Yeah, anyway. Stream flow. Whatevs. I am unlike the yo. Okay. Anyway, I was going to say, really quick, because these are also good words. So, Kesty says, 熱がひどいわ、中に吐きましょう。熱がひどいわ、中に運びましょう。So there's two good words here. We got 熱. So 熱 means fever. Simple enough. So 熱がひどい, he's got a terrible fever. Right? Then we got 運びましょう. 運ぶ. Means to carry something or someone. What's the abbreviation? Somewhere. I guess, do I need somewhere? It can't be to just be carrying it and standing still. You're bringing it somewhere. So yeah, somewhere. To carry something or someone, in this case, somewhere. Hakobu. Oops, and I forgot to, while still recording, finish. Let's carry him inside. Oops. Well, can't use that one. Oh, I'm hungry, but I gotta wait 30 minutes. And I also am out of my favorite breakfast. He's got, what do you call him? I don't know exactly what this is in English, but he's it's kid. It's Kaden is spasms, or what are other words for worse spasms? Doesn't pop up as a set in the dictionary, but Nitsa, as I said, is fever. Kaden is spasms. So whatever those two things together mean in the medical world, people start spasming when they have a really bad fever, I guess. Yeah, my son did once, and I think that's what they called it, Nitskeda. But they said it was nothing. It wasn't a seizure or anything. But it's still pretty bad. That means you have a really bad fever. So he's got some fever spasms, and he's got a rash all over his body. Ohio, konbanwa, yahoo. I'm kind of hearish. Okay. If I don't respond. If you don't respond, I'll get super angry. Don't worry. Genki, Rama-san.
失神に嘔吐中毒症の初期症状かもしれない
But they said Nitskeden. いや、症状は、嘔吐って言ってないよ。いつから。Okay. He's got a rash and he's puking. It might be the early symptoms of food poisoning.
手持ちの薬草があるわちょっと待って
I have some herbs on me. Hold on. She keeps saying so many good, like, low to medium level words. But I gotta keep going. I can't teach everyone. Okay, so I guess we hadn't learned this. Her Nimura Sitter. Okay, so this is going to be the counter to the assassin's skilled, probably. Well, no, but it's at the same time. They're both at night. So the assassin can assassinate people, which is weird because, or I don't think it's actually called assassinate because it doesn't kill them. But you can do that basically. It's when people are standing in front of doors you need to get through or whatever. You can, we'll put up, this one is literally put to sleep. But with medicine, right? Drug 'em. This skill is called drug 'em. I'm sure that's not how they translate it. It's literally put to sleep. 病気の少年を眠らせる. The intent seems a lot better than the thieves skill, but effect is the same. Okay, but in this case, it costs an item. 千住の開発剤. Hey, I wonder if we can buy this item. Thank you for the vote. 投票ありがとう。
ひとまず熱を下げないと。初期の症状なら。
We gotta get lower his fever. If it's early onset, looking at the early onset symptoms.
千住の種と薬草を混ぜて。
I should mix some senju seeds and herbs.
ちゃんと覚えてる。
That seems like I remember. So she's lost most of her memory, but she still really remembers how to heal people.
ゆっくり。
Which, because she's not like a priest, she's a medicine mixer user. Is actual, like knowledge, not just a skill. So it's interesting that she still remembers that, even though she's lost her memory. All right, drink up slowly.
よし。熱も引いてきたわ。
Oh, good. His fever's going down.
よく眠ってる。
He's sleeping well.
あなたの処置は完璧だった。優秀な薬師に違いない。
That was perfect. You're really an amazing apothecary.
ありがとう。
Thank you.
私はマレーヤ。旅の薬師だ。
Oh, really? And you just did nothing? I'm Malaya, a traveling apothecary.
ありがとう、マレーヤさん。キャスティよ。
Thank you, Malaya. I'm Casti.
で
Casti?
も覚えていないの。自分がどんな薬師なのか。
But I don't remember what kind of apothecary I am.
私、記憶をなくしてしまって。
I've lost my memories.
なんだと？記憶もなく、どうやって薬を作ったのだ？
What? How did you make medicine without your memories?
薬の作り方や知識は覚えているみたい。不思議ね。
It seems like for some reason I remember my knowledge about medicine and how to use it. Or how to make it.
なんだあんた。
Who are you guys? This must be Onisa.
その青い制服。まさか。
That blue uniform. You can't be...
触るな。弟から離れろ。
Don't touch him. Get away from my daughter. What? Where did that come from? My younger brother. Okay. He was talking about his real Onisa. Huh?
セナ、無事か。
Senna, are you okay?
どこから忍び込んだ。何しやがった。
Where did you sneak in from? What the hell did you do? Yeah, whatever group she's in.
薬師だ。その子を助けたのだ。
Calm down. She's an apothecary. She saved him.
出て行けよ。あんた、エイル薬師なんだろう。
Get the hell out of here. You're part of the Ale Apothecary band, right? Band? Group?
エール薬師団。
Ale apothecaries? I'll just call them the ale apothecaries.
青い制服にその紋章間違いない。
The blue uniform and that crest, I have no doubt about it.
みんなが噂してるぜ。町に疫病神が来たってな。
Everybody, the rumors are spreading around town that the, what did he say? Yakubi okami. ちょっと待って. This is technically a made up phrase, but I gotta look up that first. The exact nuances of these words. Oh, actually, it popped up. Yakubyogami. God who spreads infectious diseases. I can't say it. This is probably not an important word for your studies. In 10 years of studying and using Japanese, I've never used it. But a native speaker would probably understand this, so it couldn't hurt at higher levels if you have nothing better to learn. Yakubyogami is god of pestilence, god who spreads why can't I say infectious? Infectious diseases. Anyway. Basically, apparently these ale apothecaries are known for spreading diseases, not necessarily curing them.
疫病神？それってどういう？
God of pestilence? What do you mean?
いいから出てけって言ってるだろ。
I said get out of my house.
行こう、キャスティ。
Let's go, Kesty. Well, this person trusts me. That's good. We got one person to trust us. Maybe she's the only good person in a band of bad people.
エール薬師団って？
Oh, excuse me. Ale apothecaries, huh?
私も名は聞いたことがある。
I've heard the name before myself.
どんな薬師団なのかしら？
Uh,
あの人は。
oh, sorry. I wonder what kind of apothecary group they are. Why did that person get so angry?
いいえ、今は他に優先すべきことがある。
Actually, there's more important things at hand.
セナの症状は感染症の疑いが強いわ。
Uh-oh. And they're gonna blame it on her. Sena's symptoms are very, very likely the symptoms of an infectious disease.
病原を特定できないと町中に広がる恐れがある。
If I can't figure out the cause of the disease by looking at them, there's a chance that it'll spread to the whole town.
突き止めなきゃ。
I must stop it.
助けるのか。あなたを
Shokanchi? Playing games, yes. Playing games, I use Shokanchi. More than Yakubyogami. Seeing as I never even seen it. Tasukeru no ka. You'd save them? Those who doubt you? Those who don't trust you?
自らの記憶を取り戻さなくていいのか。
Isn't it more important to get your own memory back?
町の人たちを救うのが先よ。当然でしょ。
Saving the people of the village is more important. Isn't that obvious?
誰かを救うためには関係ないわ。自分が誰かなんてね。
ちょっと時短みたいだな。Who I am is not important when it comes to saving someone.
やはり あなたは優秀な薬師だ。
You really are an amazing apothecary.
私はあなたを信じる。手分けして情報を集めよう。
I trust you. Let's split up and gather information.
マレーヤさん、ありがとう。
Maria, thank you.
あんただな。エイル薬師団ってのは。
It's you, one of the ale apothecaries.
俺らは騙されないぞ。
You won't trick us.
聞かせてくれない？何が出るかな？薬師団のこと。
Can you tell me about this apothecary group?
とぼけるな。エイル薬師団は東大陸の小さな薬師団。
日本語で
小さな？
ベリオ
I thought they were huge the way they were talking about them. Oh, oops, why didn't anybody tell me Alki wasn't going?
動画
Video. Okay. Don't act dumb. The ale apothecaries are a very small band of apothecaries on the eastern continent.
ろくに金も取らずに各地で活動しているが、
They travel around to different places and don't take money for their services, but
その実は治療と偽り、大勢の患者を殺してるらしい。
the truth is that they're while they're pretending to heal people, they're actually mass murdering their patients.
つい最近も村一つ滅ぼしたって噂だ。
There's a rumor that very recently an entire village was taken out by them.
なぜそんな恐ろしいことをやってるのかは知らん。
Or the truth might be, just a guess, they're an apothecary group that is trying really hard to stop a certain super deadly and infectious disease, but they're not good enough. Nobody's good enough. Just like right now, right? She's trying to stop an infectious disease, but when it spreads, everybody's going to believe it was her who spread it. I have no idea why they're doing or it's possible that they really are, and she's just the one good person in a bad group. Or it's even possible she was a terrible person. I don't know. I have no idea why they're doing such a terrible thing, such a scary thing.
が、その団員が町に来たって聞いたぜ。
But I heard that one of their members came to this town.
そうなのかもね。
That might be true.
ごめんなさい。聞いても思い出せないみたい。
I'm sorry, it seems that even with hearing your story, I can't remember anything.
今度はこの町の人を騙すつもりかい。
Now you plan to try and trick us, the people of this village?
とっとと出てっとくれよ。
Get the hell out of our village.
過去のことはわからない。でも、
I have no idea about what happened in the past, but
今私はこの町の人たちを救いたいの。
right now, I want to save the people of this village.
手がかりを集めて病原を突き止めなきゃいけない。
I need to gather information, hints, and figure out the cause of this disease.
だからお願い。知っていることを教えて。
So please, tell me what you know. うわ。
おいマルロ、どうしちまったんだ。
Marudo, what happened?
ダメよ。離れて。
No, get away from him.
なんだよ、マルロを殺そうってのか。
What the hell? Are you trying to kill Marudo?
いいから離れなさい。感染症の疑いがあるわ。
Please, just get away from him. There's a high chance that it's infectious. What?
やっぱり同じ症状だわ。まずは熱を下げないと。
It looks like it's the same symptoms. First, I gotta get rid of his fever.
私が運ぶわ。みんなはここで待っていて。
It's weird that I'm not a doctor in any way, but it's weird that the first thing that she's always saying is we got to lower the fever. I've been told multiple times by doctors that the fever is actually good for you. It helps kill viruses and whatever. It's the only time you really want to lower your fever if it's disturbing your rest. You can't get rest because of it. Or maybe, I guess it said he was having spasms, which I guess at that level might be bad. Like usually if it's too high, if you can keep a relatively high fever and just hold it, supposedly I've been told literally, like for my kid, if he's sleeping, leave it. The fever's good for him. It's bad that he has a fever because that means he's so sick that his body thinks it needs to heat up to kill it. But that's what the body's doing, is it's heating up to kill the viruses. If anybody's more knowledgeable about me, feel free to correct me, but that's what I've heard. I'll carry him. Everybody wait here. Interesting. They're going to trust him to do that. Trust her to do that.
まずはこれで大丈夫よ。
He'll be fine for now.
マルロを救った。
You saved Marudo? How can they be so sure though?
一体。
I feel like they would still, because I guess they know that she hadn't got anywhere near Marudo before he got sick. But she still could be just taking advantage of small symptoms and then poisoning him, right? Which isn't what happened, but as far as like, doubting people goes. Just, who are you?
大変だ。あちこちで人が熱出して倒れちまってる。
Right? I feel like they would assume this is her who spread that. It's terrible. Everybody is passing out or falling over due to fevers.
おいおい、どうなってんだ。
What the hell is happening?
くそ、港の薬師団は遠くに出ちまってるぞ。
Minato no Kushidan. So we had our own apothecary group in this port. Is that what we're saying? No, it's the apothecaries, apothecary grant band group. I was trying to say group, and then band jumped in my head. Group has already left the port, so there's no way to heal us.
私が見るわ。
I'll look at him. It's funny because there's a meter with that kanji. It still means I'll take a look at him, but as a doctor, right? When a doctor looks at you, in English as well, it means something else, right? He's looking at your symptoms. He or she is looking at your symptoms, seeing what they can do to heal you. But it's a different kanji for that kind of look. Okay. Before we figure out what's going on, we're actually going to go ahead and take our 2-minute break. It's a good chance for you guys to get some water, go to the bathroom, stretch your legs, all those things you need to do for self-care, as well as there will be a Japanese question in chat. So make sure to answer that for 200 experience points. 2分で休憩いただきます。どこでも行かないでくださいね。Alright, welcome back. Okay, you're watching Keen Reflex, and this is a space for you guys to practice your Japanese while enjoying video games. Oh, go to pay for somebody's meal. That's been cut off. Let's make it smaller. Here we go. So, we can't Kikurasu our friend. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Uh-oh. Maria. Maria is a traveling apothecary. She could have poisoned him. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, she's going to look at the inn. You look everywhere else. Can I go this way? Can I go to the inn anyway? Oh, this is the inn. No, it's right next to it. I can put this guy to sleep just randomly? Nah. Nah. What would that accomplish? Well, I guess technically I could look at his symptoms. Nah. Well, I only have 3. I don't want to waste. I can put people to sleep, but I don't want to waste that. You can't put the kids to sleep. That's nice. Okay, well, I've checked out the inn for you too, so now you have nothing to do, friend. Malaya. Oh, hello. I forgot you could go in the water. I honestly thought I was expecting that to be a dead end. She uses an axe. Okay, an axe and oh, yeah, that's interesting. An axe and a staff. That makes sense. I think they just used an axe in the first game. The apothecary. How much money we got? We got enough for one more. Why is the armor the cheapest one? There we go. We actually had enough money to get a lot buffer right from the beginning. It's a good thing we stopped by the weapon shop. Oh, this looks important. This looks important. Who are you? 街の方が騒がしいな。なんかあったのか? There's a lot of bustle in the town. Did something happen? I forgot to look to see if I can buy the item that I need to put people to sleep. We only got 3. Good night.
おやすみなさい。
おやすみなさい. I love it. The thief is more like Nishina. Both are kind of cool. Oh, this is just for a treasure chest? I could have sworn this was for the storyline. I'll take the treasure chest though. No, is it a better... I just bought an axe. I literally just bought an axe. And this one is better. Hilarious. Okay. It's okay. I'll take it. How do I get back down this? Did I come from the left? From the heck did I get down? Oh, there's the stairs. It's further to the right than I thought. Oh, that's a poor little kid. Okay, that's the storyline. Really quick, let's check the non-storyline places. We've already been here. Which Kisetsu is it now? Probably Aki. Okay, so there's a sick person in here. Oh, do I need to... Do I need to put him to sleep? Well, What? I had 3 before What? I just had 3.
お薬よ。
And I used 1. Okay, looks like his fever went down. Thank you.
おやすみなさい。
おやすみなさい. No, where did I get another one? I don't remember getting another one. You must be able to buy them, because otherwise I wouldn't be able to finish this storyline. If I just started putting people to sleep randomly. Here's some medicine. お兄ちゃん、助けてくれてありがとう. Thank you for saving me. It's cooling down in your yard? Not quite, not yet. It's still 130 kind of thing. I don't know. It's super hot. 130? No, that's not the right number. I'm thinking both in Fahrenheit and Celsius at the same time. I'm confusing numbers. It's still very hot. Let's just say that. It's still very hot. It still feels like an oven when I walk out the door. But it's supposed to last only like a week or so, and then it's supposed to cool down, supposedly. Looks like today's highs will be 39 Celsius or 103 Fahrenheit. I guess it's a little bit cooler. Okay. Also, now people, okay, apparently this is good enough for people see me doing it and believe that I'm a proper apothecary. I thought it was going to be harder to get rid of people's doubts, to be honest. Okay, weird thing is though, that's... Oh, never mind. There's more of the town. Maybe here? Okay, must be here. 天井が回る。助けて。Oh no. The ceiling is spinning. Please save me.
お薬よ。
ありがとう。少し楽になったわ。Thank you. I feel a little better.
よし。ひとまず治療はした。
All right. For now, we've done treatments.
町中に病が広がっているぞ。病原を突き止めねば。
A sickness is spreading around the whole town. If we can figure out figure out and stop the cause of the sickness.
終わったのか。
Is it over?
ひとまず危険な状態は出したわ。でも油断は禁物よ。
We were able to stop the super dangerous part, but we can't. Yudan kimotsu basically means, it's a turn of phrase to mean. I'm trying to think if we have anything in English. I'm sure we do. Basically saying you can't let your guard down. Yudan wa kimotsu. Be on your guard, take care. Yeah, don't let your guard down. I think Aoi-sama said Kisetsu doesn't really have specific start dates in Nihon. Minasan just goes by hat. I feel like no. I don't know if Aoi-san said that, and I don't want to. It's probably out of context, so I'm not going to just say Aoi-san was wrong. I don't think that's right. I'm sure whatever she said was right. But from my experience, there is a specific start date in Tokyo, in Japan. And if, for example, hi Ryan, if, for example, you are wearing shorts and a t-shirt, summer clothes, and it suddenly becomes that day, the first day of autumn, even though it's still the exact same weather as the day before, people will look at you like, it's autumn. Why are you wearing summer clothes? No joke. They'll call you out. Like, aren't you a little cold in those summer clothes? it's the exact same heat as yesterday. What are you talking about? I don't remember the exact dates because I personally go by how hot or cold it is. But no, Japanese are very strict on this on what clothes you should wear, on the fashion, I guess, even if it's not good fashion. But like the common sense fashion, I guess, between seasons. Yeah. It actually, when I first went to Japan, and I think it was just coming into autumn, it was on summer break. But I don't remember what month it was. All I know is I was in shorts and a tank top. And like one of my friends, the first people he introduced me to, he's like, "Why are you in summer clothes?" I'm like, "Summer clothes? You mean it's hot outside clothes? What are you talking about?" No, there's a specific date. I don't know what they are, but there are specific dates for switching over the seasons. And as far as fashion, they very much care. The general public very much cares about what you can and can't wear for each season. They're not gonna like stop you, but they'll comment on it. I also like well into winter when it wasn't cold yet was still wearing maybe pants and just a t-shirt. And several people were like, "Aren't you cold?" I'm like, "Well, it's not that cold yet." Whoa. Sorry. You know to wear from Anytime without knowing the start dates? No, I never cared. I never cared. I just deal with the comments. The comments aren't like painful. They're never like scrutinizing you. They'll just make comments. And especially because I'm non-Japanese, I'm like, "Oh, さすがアメリカ人。こんな季節に、シャツなんて。半袖なんて." They're always talking about my hansode, how I'm wearing short sleeve shirts for most of the year. Technically, and I think I'm weird even for American standards though, because I grew up in the desert where it's even in the winter, well, most times it's hot during the day, and then even in cooler seasons, it gets very cold at night because there's very little moisture in the air, and that's actually what holds the heat from the day. So that means even though it's hot during the day, it can get very cold at the end. So I'm used to throughout the whole year wearing short sleeve shirts, and then when it's cold, over my short sleeve shirt, I wear a jacket. I don't know, what do you guys, wherever you are in the States or whatever country, would you always wear a long sleeve shirt under a jacket? Is it weird to wear a short sleeve shirt under a jacket? It's definitely weird in Japan. And people call me out on it a lot. And I always forget. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to wear a long sleeve under this. It would be warmer, obviously. But yeah, anyway. Still was like, okay, yeah. So we can't let our guard down. We've stopped the dangerous symptoms. Forgot that they just say it for me. I'm sorry for what we said a second ago. Please do your own thing, no pun intended. Yeah.どやされちまった。セナにどやされる。ちょっと待ってな。I'm curious about this word. Oh, Senna is his younger brother? I thought Senna was the... Oh, that's Made, yeah. Okay. Oh, doyasu, maybe? Okay, can also mean to yell out. The first definition said to hit or to beat. I'm like, what? His younger brother beat him? No, it can also mean to yell at. So yeah, my younger brother, Senna. Or actually, it might have even... No, yeah, he said ototo. yelled at me. He said that apothecary saved my life. Didn't seem unusual in the past. Medico demo. Personally, I don't like to wear long sleeve shirts over short sleeves. It feels uneven on my arms. Oh, you mean like a long sleeve jacket over short sleeve? Because it feels uneven. I feel unnecessarily. I'm now realizing, now that I'm older and realize they have probably at least some symptoms, usually symptoms of the autism. It might just be that I don't like being hugged down all the way down the arm. Like, it's too much touch. It makes me feel a little awkward. Like, I want to be warm, but I do have long sleeve shirts. It's not the worst thing in the world, but I find myself often rolling up the long sleeve shirts. I feel a little bit weird with something hugging my arms the whole time. It's mainly the arms. I don't know, legs are fine. Although I still prefer shorts.
勝手は承知だ。頼む。みんなを助けてくれ。
Okay, we realized we were idiots. Let's just say that. He didn't actually say idiots, but we realized our mistakes. Please save everyone.
ええ、もちろんよ。
This story it's going too nicely.
特定に協力してほしいの。
Somebody's gotta. I have a feeling Madeya is actually the bad guy, because there's gotta be some kind of thing for her to be devastated about. That's how this story always goes. Yes, of course. In exchange, please help me figure out the origin of the sickness.
手がかりになるかはわからないが。
I don't know if it'll be any good information, but
セナが今日は水の味がいつもと違うって言ってたな。
Seno was saying that the water tastes different than usual today.
あ、それ今朝うちの母ちゃんも言ってた。
My mom said the same thing this morning.
俺が白湯を飲んだ時は気づかなかったけど。
I didn't notice when I was drinking hot water.
水。
Water?
発病した人たちは水を煮沸せずに飲んでいた。
Ah. Okay. So the ones who got sick drank water without boiling it. So whatever it is, it can be killed by boiling.
ある疑いが強いわ。
Then there's a high chance that the origin of the sickness is in the water.
同意する、キャスティ。
I agree, Kirsty.
水源は町の南にある洞窟だ。あそこから町に水を引いてんだ。
Well, we get our water from a cave to the south of the town. That's where he kind of said the same thing twice. In Japanese, as two different ways. In English, I'd kind of translate both of these sentences the same way. He always seemed to start the 22nd, 33rd in America. The former this year? The former this year? What does that mean? I seem to be... It's the former this year, and has seemed to be more years recently. Oh, the former... I gotcha. Nah, I understand that. Huh. So, we decide on a date in the US too. I've never worried about the date. I'm just like, oh, it's cool. It's autumn now. I'm gonna head for the cave then. Is Casty gonna join me?
広がる前に病原を排除しなくちゃね。
We gotta get rid of the origin before it spreads anymore.
だったら俺たちも行く。
Then we'll go with you.
自分らの町のことだ。力になりたい。
It's our town. We want to help.
ありがとう。でもその気持ちだけで十分。
Thank you. But, I'm trying to remember how we say it in English. The feeling is enough. What do we say? Thanks for the... What do we say? 気持ちありがとう. We're glad that you offered, but we're not going to accept it. Like, we're thanking you for offering. But there's a... 気持ち... Well, it's not going to pop up in the dictionary. Well, phrase. Maybe we don't have a phrase in English. Well, I can't remember it. Yeah, I'm seeing a million different translations and that's not... Oh, okay. That's why. Anyway, yeah, this is actually a very common phrase. Kimochi dake de jubun, or kimochi o arigato. It's basically saying, thank you for wanting to help me. That's enough. That makes me feel better. I don't need you to actually help or do whatever you're saying you're going to do. It's saying like, just your desire to help is enough. Thanks. It's always been to get the first day of the season has always been, so who decides this? You really like numbers, Dream, and dates. Who decides what number it's going to be?
病原を扱うのは危険よ。患者さんのそばにいてあげて。
Yeah. It's very dangerous to deal with the origin of the sickness. Please stay with the patients.
分かった。
Okay.
気をつけてくれ、薬師さん。
Be careful, apothecary. Is at least Maria gonna come with us?
マレーヤさんもここでみんなの看病を頼むわ。
Maria, you too, please take care of those who are sick here.
あなたはいつも自らより他者を優先する。
You're always putting others before you.
無事に帰ってこいよ、キャスティ。
You better come back safe, Kashti.
あなたもいい薬師ね、マレーヤさん。
You're a good apothecary too, Malia.
行ってくるわ、水源へ。
I'll be back. I'm gonna head to the source of the water. Where the water comes from. We based on equinoxes and solstices? Okay. That's above my pay grade. How's it going, Talsis? Genki. Alright, we get to see what she does in battle. That's what I've been waiting for. Hoping she's super cool. What is this? Okay. Kaifuku Chogo. Kogiki Choho, so she can mix attack alchemy. It's not alchemy, it's, I guess, apothecariness. Or healing. It's interesting. This could be fun. Okay, so this is unlimited. Can heal. Interesting. Okay. We don't need any of that now. No need to waste items on a regular fiend. She's got ice abilities and she can heal one person. Oh, what? What? For only 6 SP, she can heal and or revive someone? That's kind of strong. I think that our current healer's revive skill cost 50. It revives everybody in the party, but it cost 50, which makes her stuff run out fast. Wait, where's her rod? Thought she also had a rod. That's a big axe.
さてやーやーやーごめんなさいね
I don't know. I think I'm liking this healer. ごめんなさいね. Oh, she can't equip rods. Why did I think that she could? Maybe it was grayed out and I didn't realize it was. Hold up. Was there a down too? There was an up too. Oh no, that's where I came from. Never mind. Keep running. Oh, there was a down right here. They probably won't let me go to the left, right? We already know all the weaknesses of this dude.
どうしよう私の番ねやっ立ち止まるわけにはいかない
Arigato. How do we get that one down there?
治療を始めましょうさてはっ
Sate.
私の番ねやーやっやー悪い子につける薬はないのあいにく
Wariko ni tsukeru kusuri wa nai no. I have no medicine for bad boys and girls. I mean, colt is a blanket word for children, I guess. Oh, there we go. We were able to get this way. That's a big deal right now. Our max HP was 300. Adding 200, that's almost doubling our HP. Let's go. This is a good find. Later in the game, that's nothing, but right now, it's super useful.
行くわよはっ加減なしよ
そろそろそうなると思ってたんだよな。
行くわよ
Hey Maxim, how's it going? Gotta recharge my phone. Not my phone. I gotta recharge my controller.
私の番ね
Or... Well, give me a second. We got 8 minutes to break. I'm sure it'll last that long.
行かない
Nice, level 4. Forget, does that oh, that recovers her health too. Nice. Wow, she's doing really well on her own. a lot of characters, they give them a second character because as a character, I guess, they're not good just by themselves.
治療を始めましょう。
But I guess she's got the attack skills and the, she's more of a red mage, I guess. Got attack skills and healing skills. Oh.
冷やしておくわね。今よ。
Yep. Figured as much.
きっとこの手で冷やしておくわね。これでよし。
Yashokua. Oh, good. It's a good thing I didn't end up buying that expensive helmet. Because we found one. Man, she's set. She's got some good armor on already.
無茶しちゃダメよ。どうしようかしら。
Hey, Talzus. Made a decision regarding PC gaming with the gamepad whenever possible.
さて、
I'm going to switch to PlayStation icons. I've been burned too much by the difference between Nintendo and Microsoft ABXY. Ah, that makes sense. PlayStation though. Oh, because Microsoft switches the AB and the XY, is that why? I never played Microsoft, so I don't have that problem, but I can see that.
私の番ね。
That is kind of silly that they would use the same letters but mix it up. That's just going to confuse people, obviously.
行くわよ。
It's probably why PlayStation decided to create completely new symbols.
さて、私の番ね。きっとこのやー立ち止まるわけにはいかないの。
I know, yeah, absolutely. That makes sense. That's a good strategy. Aren't they standard? What do you mean? I mean, not any more standard than they are English symbols. There's a triangle, square, circle, and an X. I mean, I guess they use X and circle more often in Japan because circle is like correct or go for it, whereas X is batsu is incorrect or don't go for it, no go. And I think they use this even in, do they use this in the States? I guess they don't. For example, in a movie theater or any place where like you're reserving stuff, they might put a circle next to a movie where there's plenty of seats left. They're practically empty, right? There's only a few reserved. And then if there's none left, there'd be an X. And if there's just barely any left, it'd be a triangle. The triangle kind of means between circle and square in a lot of cases. So for also maybe if it's in a textbook, you might say this example, moderate, circle, perfect usage. This example, batsu, X, don't do that, that's wrong. This example, triangle, it's technically right, but eh. You know? Square doesn't really play into that particular thing. Square's a checkbox.
行くわよ。はっ。どうしようかしら。冷やしておくわ。ごめんなさいね。行くわよ。手加減なしよ。じゃあ、それ。
手加減なしよ。
悪い子につける薬はないの。あいにくね。
悪い子には薬つけれないの。いや、薬をつけないの。あいにくね。She adds on, I Niku is kind of saying like I feel bad, but but she says it almost sarcastically. We're gonna go ahead and take that 2-minute break while I go charge this controller. Maybe I might just find the thing where I can put my nunchucks in to making a controller right. I'll see you guys very soon. 2分で休憩いただきます。どこにも行かないでくださいね。Welcome back, I'm kind of inside. You're watching Keen Reflex, and this is a space where you guys practice your Japanese while enjoying video games. I need to... Yes. Why is it like beep, 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 beep? What you doing? Okay, finally. I just said that. Okay, oh man, these buttons are tiny. What? The channeling, or what is that called? Guys, what is that called? The bars are broken. That's what Tetsugochi means, but yeah.
何かがここから侵入したのかしら。
Something. She doesn't get someone. She says something has broken in here.
水源はこの先ね。
You always have trouble connecting
注意して進み
controllers
ましょう。
to the Switch or just in general. Mine seem to be fine when it's on this thing, right? But if I try and play in mobile mode with the nunchucks on the console, it repeatedly goes connect which controller? Connect with which controller? Like if I just move it slightly, it seems to disconnect and reconnect. It's really annoying. You always use wired for PC, yeah. There's something wrong with, I guess, the connector on the console side for me, so yeah. Those things are frustrating. Possibly monster, yep. Okay, the source of the water, or I guess where the water comes from, is past here. Let's be careful. It's not a boss already, right? Some of these are pretty short. I did just save. If it's a boss, I kind of want to level up a little more, though. We'll see. Not because I need to, because I can. Okay, good. It's not a boss yet. There was a save point, so anytime there's a save point, like, boss or halfway point? Hey, Sofa Luffy. Genki, how's it going?
無茶しちゃダメよ。さて、
Mucha shit, dame yo.
私の番ね。はっやー。ごめんなさいね。
I feel like in general, I may want to use this healer more, but maybe on boss fights, I'd use the other one. Maybe. Like a boss fight is like, that needs super heals. I feel like this one's going to be better for buffs and for attacking along with heals. But the other one's going to be good for just...
始めましょう。どうしようかしら。
Because it's fun. Yeah, because it's fun.
立ち止まるわけにはいかないの。
Oh, but I was going to say for doing damage while healing as well. Always playing such unique games. What kind of game is this? Ah, really? This is Octopath Traveler 2. So it's a relatively new series. I forget when the first one came out, but only a few years ago. Kind of a few years. Maybe it's been a while. But it's made to look like a retro RPG, and it's actually the first game that where they incorporated the 2D HD graphics, which is this. It's 2D, but also looks super beautiful, right? This particular game, there are 8 main characters,
さて
and you choose one of the 8, and then you have your choice. You do their first chapter, the prologue, and then you're technically, in a way, what's the word? Open world, in a way. You have your choice. You can just, I'm sure it would be very hard, but it's technically possible to just then do their storyline by going to the next town that their storyline needs. And you could just keep doing that with one character. I'm sure it would probably be difficulty-wise impossible, but technically you could do that. Or you can go and start doing other people's prologues, because you find them on the map and gather some characters. And then once you have, a full team of 4, it's what most people would do. Then you're really, this is where a lot of people will split up. Some people, like me, well, let's say it the other way. Some people will gather those 4 characters, then start to do those 4 characters chapter 1s, their chapter 2s, their chapter 3s, or maybe some people might do 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know how many chapters there are. All of the chapters of 1, then all of the chapters of 2. Although difficulty-wise, that's a little weird, right? You'd want to level up by doing the lower ones. Or if you're like me, you do all 8 characters every chapter. And just, But even then, there's still an order that you could choose. You could have chosen any of the main characters to be the protagonist, and they do remain the protagonist for the rest of the game. And you still get to choose which order you collect them, which order you do each chapter. But there's basically going to be 8 stories that may or may not conjoin in the end. Dragon Quest 3 will be using this style. It should be good. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Dragon Quest 3. I think this is from the mid-2000s, yeah. I think I tried the demo for the first one, maybe in 2020. Octopath Traveler. Yeah, it's definitely retro graphics. Definitely. But, like I said, the new retro 2D HD. You just poisoned me. How dare. Let's see. Let's use our apothecary skills. Maybe this would work. Nice. Okay. I'm poisoned again. Are you serious? Screw you. Screw you. You wasted my turn. What is this all of a sudden? How about you do this? That's nice. Let's strengthen this, because why not? Okay. Wait, how many of these fight things can I use? Oh my goodness, that's a lot. Oh, by increasing my BP, instead of just making it stronger, it allowed me to mix more materials. That's interesting. Interesting. I feel like retro's coming back, or older games are getting. Yeah, this is one of the first games that started to do that. So hopefully, I think this is actually a big reason why a lot of people are realizing people like retro games. Like I said, the graphic style they use, 2D HD, this is the first one. A lot of games that are being remade, they're being remade in 2D HD. Live Alive was remade in 2D HD. Dragon Quest 3 is going to be made in that style, and this is the pioneer, the game that did it first. People who grew up with what's now considered retro want them to live on. Yeah, absolutely. I don't know if it's just like, yes, I absolutely grew up on retro, what's now considered retro, but it's not even necessarily like a, I guess, yeah, there is that feeling of wanting it to live on, but also it was just good. There's something about like especially like the newer, all actiony games that's just, everything's realistic and whatever. There's something about it that doesn't have that same charm that retro-esque games do. Because I think for a lot of us, playing video games is like an escape from reality, right? An escape into a fantasy world. And when the graphics are so realistic, sometimes, I'm not saying every time to every game, but sometimes it just feels like you're not really escaping reality. You're just imitating it in a different way. I'm gonna make your kids play actual retro games. I'll very strongly suggest them. I understand that kids do apparently still play though. Yeah, absolutely. I don't think at this point he's gonna have anything I need. Except for maybe mixing items, which I also still have enough. Okay. Now it's probably boss time. Should we grind a bit? Just for no reason? Just because we can? Get one more level? Just one level. How about that? I miss the old retro Pokemon games. I tried out most of the recent Pokemon Scarlet, and I'm not a huge fan of the storyline and even some of the graphics. Yeah. I don't know if it's just because I got older, but yeah, played Sun and Moon, and then a little of whatever came after that. And actually, we my wife and I 100%ed it right together, collecting and trading the Pokemon. And because it'd been such a long time since I played Pokemon, I think I was able to get through all of that and enjoy it for the most part. But the storyline was very like, oh, this is not just for kids, but like I think technically a lot of games aim the story kind of for kids, but I don't know, just like super overly predictable, like a 5-year-old's movie, and just not stimulating enough. But also, yeah, I guess I really only need like a Pokemon or Pokemon-esque game once every like 5 years or something. I get kind of full. That time I played Sun and Moon, I was able to enjoy trying to collect all the Pokemon. And then, like, for example, I'm playing World of Final Fantasy right now, which is a Final Fantasy Pokemon game. And I love the game. It's a good game. But I don't really have that desire to collect them all. It's a little bit, it's like too much of the same thing, I guess. I don't know. I'm enjoying the game mainly for the storyline. And a lot of things. It is a good game. But about that fullness, I think I've recently enough played other Pokemon games. I'm like, But yeah, like the original, I think still my favorite Pokemon is probably Blue, Red, and Green, right? Anakin has already been exposed to retro Mario Kart. Hey, he chose it. It'd be like us playing Pac-Man. You didn't play Pac-Man? I think they've already answered all the mysteries and just tell you where to discover it. Yeah, rather they didn't tell me and I stumble upon it. Absolutely. There's that too, right? There are good things in newer games, but also, yeah,
どうしようかしら。
it's got a very different feel.
いやーはっや
Point and click adventure. I'd like to see them try to make a new version of the poker app. Oh geez, there's too many of them. There's too many. Hey Jerb, how's it going? Yeah, what would be point and click? Is that the one where you go along a story and then you make choices? Oh yeah, yeah. You'll click this to investigate. Oh hey, Genki. I'm dreaming. Yeah. Are you hungry? He goes, Papa, what are you doing? I'm streaming. Hey, how are you? Genki? Genki ka? What's up? Genki ka? Genki ka? Genki desu, yokata. Guys, go hang out with my super cool friend, Sam. Genki da yo. Yokata. Genki yo.
Alright, well, let's go back to G pose.
それ、ママの言い方でしょ。元気だよって。元気だよ。え、元気だよ。こっち来て。元気。で、元気。だよ。
だよ。
うん、元気だよ。
でき。
いけ。元気だよ。
でき。
Genki? He knows where the mic is. He's speaking into the mic. Look at him. He understands the mic. Ohayo.
Ohayo.
Minna genki?
Genki.
We're good. What is it to Genki? The FF14 players, today is the last day of Rising. What do you mean last day?
Last day.
What's Rising? I mean, is that not the... Picking up items, use them, objects, or other items, solving puzzles, yeah.
Papa?
What?
You hungry?
You hungry? Okay.
I'm hungry.
Okay. What kind of cereal do you want? Okay. Give me just a real quick second while I prepare some food for him. Prepare like 4.
さて
Alright, sorry about that. Let's see. Okay.
ごめんなさいね
Gomenasai ne? Ah yes, we decided we were going to gain 1 level. Okay, let's go gain 1. Did I just gain 1? I don't know. Oh, I never looked at the other skills. Okay. Okay, nice. I can give somebody the power to resist all status effects. That's interesting. Hit everybody with an axe. Hit somebody really hard with an axe. Oh, and poison them. Nice. Oh, Regen. Yep, definitely like this healer better. I love Regen so much better than regular heal. I don't know why. Dot heals are just so much cooler. So she's got poisons and Regens. Yep. I like this one. I like it a lot. Wait, you can make people weak to poison? What does that mean? Poison isn't it's not an element. But you can give them that weakness. Does that mean poison hurts more? That's pretty cool if that's true. I think I want to learn the Regen first though, because that's super cool. Love a good Regen. Did she unlock? No. 日本語の通訳もある。何の話？最近キツネテイルズ楽しんでる。キツネテイルズって聞いたことないね。どんな話？ I've played a couple of those. Can't think of any top of the head. Like puzzle games.
次の患者はとどうしようかしら。
I used to be exclusively a Nintendo DS Wii player. I didn't play PC games. Oh, wow. I mean, Sims. Sims? No, I was reading while I was. Nintendo's, especially Switch, has got a lot of stuff. That's not bad. Lately, I'm mostly. I don't. Not by definition, by coincidence. Mostly a Nintendo Switch streamer. But I do have a few games that we play or have played on PS4 and a few games on Steam, not stream. 日本語の翻訳もあるってこと? Are we aware of the difference between 通訳and 翻訳?
治療を始めましょう。さて、はっ。どうしようかしら。はっ。
How far am I from leveling?
ごめんなさいね。
Oh yeah, let's definitely get a level. That'll be easy. Sounds like I'll play a lot of Steam games with the issues you've been having with World Fantasy. Well, they have a specific glitch that apparently they never decided to fix, where a lot of people are unable to play the game straight from Steam. It's not my Steam account or my PC. It's a known problem with World of Final Fantasy apparently.
どうしようかしら。さて。
But yeah, Steam isn't my favorite because weirdly enough, even though I've got, like I said, a pretty nice computer, very large computer. Yeah, playing games that are on the computer while streaming it obviously creates problems. Yahoo! Oh, Yahoo! 春菜さん。配信始めたばっかりなのに、もう終わってないよね。まだ終わってないよね。What's up? 終わった早っ。お疲れ。Guys, Hadan-san's a super cool streamer who I guess was up until recently, she's a native Japanese speaker, was up until recently in Florida, but I guess she's back in Japan. So sometimes doing IRL streams, sometimes たまにはゲームやるんだっけ? 今 IRL が多いんだよね. She teaches a lot about Japanese culture and in English for you, so definitely go check her out. マリオカートやってた。いいね。どれ？だよ。
無茶しちゃダメよ。行くわよ。
ついさっき、64の、64？スーファミのマリオカートの話してた。
さて。
No, I already read that one. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You met Christina IRL? Eh. すごいじゃん。知り合いだったんだ。知らなかった。京都に会いに行った。すごい。いいね。
ごめんなさいね。
So I had to eat dinner, no worries. Well, I've met Aoi-san in real life, so. Aoi-san, we were just talking about how to not. Do you know the streamer Christina is Prada? Haruna-san apparently actually met her in Kyoto recently. It's always cool when streamers meet up, but I had no idea you were even streamer friends. Oh, we're level 8. Okay, I think that's enough. We probably didn't even need it. Just figured we should because we can. That's so cool, right? I also met... Well, I'm going to meet a lot of streamers IRL here soon because I'm going to be going to TwitchCon in a few weeks. What a terrible smell. Oh, yeah. This is definitely the cause of the problem. Chance meetings. Yeah, technically I met Aoi-san before I even knew her as a streamer, but... もちろん、もう1年前からずっと、配信友達っていうか。でも、俺がずっと東京に住んでて、今、東京じゃないけど、東京じゃなくなったけど、東京に住んでたから、会ってなかった、直接。そう、春菜さんとクリスティナさんが知り合いだなんて知らなかったから面白い。なんかいいね。I found a TwitchCon. Yeah, I can't wait. Last year, was it? It was held in Las Vegas, which is where I'm from. So I was very sad. I'm like, oh, if I lived where I'm from, I could have just gone there so easily. Has Ari-san ever met any streamers other than you? No, she's met P-chan. Not a streamer. I know that doesn't answer your question, but she was in Osaka when I met Rikito, but she stayed at home or in the hotel with the kids. And she wasn't here when I met Fali. 君も大阪に来たらぜひ会うね。もちろん。大阪いいね。前回大阪行った時はユニバ行ってマリオワールド行ってめっちゃ楽しかった。このたちがめっちゃ楽しんだ。子供たちでね。何してんの？ねえ。Is trying to get candy for breakfast. たこ焼き食べようね。大阪のたこ焼きに比べられないけど、ちょうど昨日もたこ焼き食べてきた。普通にラーメン屋さんで、アメリカのラーメン屋さんで。やっぱたこ焼きとかお好み焼き大好きだから、本当大阪はいいところ。特に食べ物は。He's gone. ユニバ最高ね。初めてだった俺。ユニバ、ずっとアメリカのユニバの近くに住んでても、アメリカのユニバも行ったことなかった。What's wrong with my internet today? I don't know. Candy for breakfast? Okay, so this is where the sickness is coming from. This is super what's the word?
肝心の病原はどこかしら。
Unhealthy. All right, where's this the exact origin of the?
中に毒素が蔓延しているわ。
Oh my goodness.
吸い込まないよう注意しないと。
Wow, okay. That's a sa? Where's a sa? Sate? Yeah, I guess some people are saying that these hiragana are a little hard to read. because the style sometimes is different. I guess like this soul looks a little bit weird. Yeah, the font is a little bit. It shows in cookies for breakfast. Okay, anyways, yeah. There seems to be poison that's spreading through here. I should be careful not to breathe it in. Oh, what? Oh, there were monsters.
いた。あれが病原ね。
Ah, so that's the source of the sickness.
あなたたちだったのね。ここで病原をばらまいているのは。
So it was you guys, huh? Spreading the poison, spreading the sickness from here.
充血した目、毒素の混じった体液。感染症にかかっているよね。
Okay, so they have the sickness. They're not monsters that create the sickness. They have it and are spreading it here. Okay, so what do we say? I guess red eyes. Super red eyes. Body's filled with the poison. It looks like you guys were infected.
彼らが触れた水を口にすると、人にも感染症状が現れる。
Seems if anybody touches the water, touches this water that they've infected to their lips, they'll have the same symptoms.
ここ
I
は
want to do the voices for these monsters.
大事な水源なの。あなたたちの住処へ帰ってくれないかしら。
This water is this is the base of water for the whole town. It's very important to them. Can you please go back to where you're from, where you live? I don't know why these voices are so funny.
分かってたけど、話が通じないわね。残念。
So it looks like they were aware of what was happening, but they don't care.
病原を
That's
駆除す
unfortunate.
るわ。
And I guess I'll just have to kill the virus. Kill the source of the...
おとなしくなさい。どうしようかしら。
I love how she treats all the monsters like children. Like, be good little kids. Let's see. Figure out their weakness. That's one of them.
なんてこと。 私
Let's start off with some region.
無理は禁物ね。
7 turns. Let's go. I love it.
行くわよ。
Wait, what? Bero ni nintatte? What did it... I... ちょっと早かった。なんて書いてあった? Who's Beron? Which one's Beron? Probably the left guy. Regioned and poisoned. Yay. Doron. This is Beron. Can I poison them too? It's just me, but it always throws me off how you pronounce region. Sounds like region. What, do you want me to pronounce that? Reagan? I guess it is the same pronunciation in my in the way I say it, yes. How do you say it? I mean, it comes from regenerate. Does that call it regen? Nihongo wa regen? Tabun regen? Well, Reagan? You pronounce that Reagan? That's silly. Oh, it's 7. Regen? I'm pronouncing it. I'm not sure if I understood. Regen? I feel if I'm pronouncing how you meant, you're putting emphasis on the second part. Regen? That feels like not a noun to me. Because often, personally, often there are words that are both, technically the spelling is both noun or verb, like record and record. But record, regen, is the verb, right? Record, region, sounds like the noun. That's how my mind is working. Not saying that I'm right, I'm explaining how my mind thinks it's right. That was reason 2. That's it. What's interesting about video games though is especially the older ones where they didn't have voice acting. 行くわよ. Oh, I shouldn't have that. In that case, maybe. I called Celeste in Final Fantasy 6 seals. Oh no. I'm pretty sure that's wrong. Well, actually, I'm positive because the Japanese is Seretsu. But I know you're not saying you're right. I wasn't gonna push mine on yours either. Yeah, no, that's what I was saying. Region is supposed to be a noun. It's always a noun. That's what I was saying. That's why I pronounce it region. So what I was saying is, to me, regen sounds like a verb. When I first played Final Fantasy 7, I'll probably get canceled for this. But when I first played Final Fantasy 7, I called the last boss Sephiroth, which technically makes sense because it's got the I between the hard consonants. It follows spelling rules, that pronunciation. But no, it is definitely Sephiroth. Sephiroth. Yeah. No, I was definitely wrong. But da, da, da. Technically, as a localization change, Sephiroth. Why? That follows the same. Sephiroth. That's the same. Su is yes, Zakusu, that's technically a little bit different. Su often portrays TH. That's not necessarily wrong. That's why they weren't sure of the localizer wasn't sure whether Aerith should be Aerith or Eris. The only reason there was technically a right answer for that is because when the Japanese person wrote it, he had which one? TH in mind. And that's because her name is based on the word Earth. Because she's like the one who can communicate with the Earth. Because Sephiroth. Yeah, see, that sounds funny. But it was intended to be with a TH. You can often tell because often in Japanese games, even though it's in Japanese, they'll often have an English spelling with it. Like Final Fantasy 5 is Bart's, right? His name is actually Butts. But they changed it for obvious reasons. Was it Butsu? Batsu? Or something like that? I actually forget the katakana. But that could be translated as both Butts or Barts. But the Japanese manual has it in English lettering. It says Butts. Even in like recent games, it's still Butts in Japanese. We got to take that 2-minute break. Sorry, it's starting. This is a great conversation. Let's come back to it in 2 minutes. I'll see you guys very soon. 2分で休憩いただきます。どこにも行かないでくださいね。Heyo, welcome back, Okaida in this how you're watching Keen Reflex, and this is a space for you guys to practice your Japanese while enjoying video games. Yeah, I read that after the just started, but apparently there's the sign in Tifa's bar, OG FF7 that says Tifer. That's hilarious. So apparently they probably changed that after they realized how great Tifa was. But yeah, the extended sound is also a way to express ER, the ER sound. So that makes sense, right? You could translate, if you're going from katakana only, you could translate Tifa as Tifa, or Tifer, or even Tyfer. But yeah, Tifer, that's funny. Enemy in PS1 version of FF5 was changing Lena to Reina. I'd have to see the original Japanese, but I mean, that's LNR, that's also another choice, right? Tifer 2. So I'm wondering why they changed it. Was the original thought that it was supposed to be Reina? Lena. Interesting. Yeah. I think they probably wanted to go for a more understandable name in English, which Lena was fine, right? Yeah, you could... The E is the only thing that's technically wrong about that. Thank you for telling me the original Japanese, because there's no E in the original. If it was Rena, it'd still be right, technically. Does that mean spa is spar? Well, spa is an actual word. It is not a name, right? But the sound could be used to say spar, yes. But it does not mean spar as far as I know, because that's an actual word. Do you know what I mean? I talk about katakana and names, and I guess naming of words, yes. It could mean that sound, yes. You'd have to look in the dictionary if it does or not. I can't believe she's doing the whole boss and everything by herself. Is she the only character that does this? Thief had 2 comrades. Other healer definitely had somebody to help him out. I'm sure there's somebody else who does it by herself, but it's rare. The online translator suggested that. I don't know. It's possible that spar is also pronounced spa in Japanese. They might have their own Japanese word. I don't really talk about sparring, so I don't know. Then they talked kururu. Are you sure it's not kuriru? Or kururi? Kuriru? Because kuriru actually does mean Creole. Cause problems when they introduced her in Final Fantasy 14. I'm playing the English version, she goes, Creole isn't a Lollapalooza name, but Kururu was. I'm confused because I don't really know the this etymology. What? Kururu was a Lollapalooza name? So what is the Lalafell version of Kururu? I guess I decided I can't poison them, can I? I don't have a poison. I can put them to sleep. Hmm?
悪い子には来いここね。いけない。行くわよ。
Hmm.
はい。
But be
私
honest.
の番ね。
An English name, Kururu? Come on. Nobody wants to hear that pronounced in English. Yeah, I got that Kururu is the Japanese name. But, so what is the English name of it's like that in the Final Fantasy that she originally showed up in, so her name didn't match the racing names conventions. Is she a Lalafell? Who is Kururu anyway? I don't remember. Oh, wait. So is she only in? Is this character only in Final Fantasy 14? And the Japanese Kururu follows the Lalafell naming standards, but Creole doesn't follow the naming standards. Is that what we're saying? You want to hear what?
やっさて。これで。なんてこと。
No poison.
しっかりしないと。いやきっと無理は禁物ね。いけない。
Oh, is she the girl who has the grandpa that's in the party?
「これでよし」「私の番ね」
They just spend turns laughing at each other and whatnot.
行くわよ。やー
She's the granddaughter. Okay.
私の番ね。
And they translated it to Creole.
いや駆除するわ。えいやー
Lulu, yeah.
仲間を食べた。
What? He just ate his friend. Was that Dudu or Dudu? I think it's Dudu. What's that? Aiden, no, bud. You put it back, please, Lou. Aiden, you don't steal candy. No. You gotta ask. And the answer is no right now.
ひどい匂い。まさか仲間を食べて強化したの？
Oh no, this is one of those. I should have killed this guy first.
これ
The other guy's easier.
迅速に対処する必要がありそうね。
Okay, so he ate his partner and became stronger. I gotta hurry up and finish him.
さて
One of several characters in Final Fantasy XIV based directly off a legacy character, though they aren't the same character. Oh, really? Okay, so they have like Cloud and Squall in there now. They brought Final Fantasy V to America. They changed her name to Creole. She has a full name like that. Maya Baldezian. Okay. Okay, so in Final Fantasy 14, she's a Lalafell. Do they use the same name? Ugh. Dang it.
冷やしておくわね
I don't have enough SP to finish this dude. I guess I could heal myself up some.
しっかりしないと お薬の時間ね
Oh, nice. Okay. I forgot about latent power. That's it? Oh, well, that's kind of a lame... That's a little bit of a lame latent power. I really like this character, but the latent power is kind of lame. Am I going to keep saying the same word? Yes. All she does is she can use her her mixing ability without wasting items. Meh. I guess that'd be really good if there's like super rare items later on. In the English localization, they have her name as Creole, but in Japanese they use Kururu. Matoya and Sid. Well, I mean, Sid is in every game. That's different. He's always a different character that has to do with the airship in every single game. You still haven't answered my question though. Why is it... What? So it's Creole in English in both Final Fantasy 14 and 5. But in Final Fantasy 14, Creole does not follow the Lalafell naming standards, but Kururu does. Is that what we're talking about? What would if they would have named her Kururu, which sounds terrible by the way, I'm sorry. If they would have named her Kururu, would that have followed the English Lalafell naming standards? It probably still wouldn't, right? Because that's like Japanese. That's very Japanese. How could they have fixed this? Okay, I don't currently want to do any of that though. Yeah, that doesn't really help me beat this guy. That doesn't really. Because I'd rather do this and then use my BP to hurt him with this. I guess we can do both. We can do both. Kululu. The problem is with L's and R's in English, without knowing Japanese pronunciation, we put too much emphasis on the consonants. So it's not, if you could at least pronounce it Kululu or Kururu, it sounds a little bit better. But that's not how we naturally, you and I might because we have studied Japanese. But that's not how we naturally pronounce R's and L's. We fully say it. So it's Kururu, Kululu, which sounds... eh. I understand why they made it Creole, to be honest. And Kururu, maybe in whatever language they got that word from, that name from, may have actually been in English Creole. We don't know. Sign of Final 6 is introduced. They changed him to Cayenne. I think... they introduced him to Final Fantasy 14? Yeah, I was gonna say he's always been Cayenne. And I mean, technically, if you just pronounce that, you can say Cyan, Cayenne. A lot of the times, what the thing is most likely that when you see the names that seem to change, sometimes what it is the name came from a language other than English, and so the Japanese way is to say Cayenne. That I don't know what I'm just an example. I don't know if it's true for this name, but let's say it's some European language, and in English we usually say Cyan. You know what I mean? It's possible it's that. Okay, it does come, well, like for example, this, I don't know about the name, but the word Cyan, yeah, Cyan, why am I suddenly, is from Greek, Kuaneos, which could have been in Japanese, Cayenne, I don't know. Or is it a 6-character limit? Was there a 6-character limit in that game? And the Japanese version of FX's name was written. Yeah, that makes sense. The 6-character limit might have been the reason for this one. There's a lot of reasons for slight changes. That's interesting. Suayen? No, if you're trying to do it like English, it would be Saiyan. Or Saiyan, actually. Saiyan. Thank you. Thank you, Jerb. Okay. Let's get just one more. I'm actually glad I did,
やりくりは得意なの。いや、手加減なしよ。悪い子にはこうよ。ちょっと痛いわよ。
I mean, that's kind of cool, I guess. We got to hit her with a bunch. We hit him with a bunch of different skills at once. Looks like he's weak against this as well. Maybe do that.
これで今よ。
And then we can finish him off with the hard hit of our
こうよ。
ice pillar.
冷やしと
Maybe.
これでよ。
There we go.
立ち止まるわけにはいかないの。
日本語で read minds はなんて言う？
Creole's design is based on Creole from Final Fantasy 5. The name in Japanese is Kururu. Fitting Lalafell in naming conventions. In the English script, she admits that Creole was not her original given name. So I think this is a problem of, in Japanese, they're like, hey, there's this character whose name just by coincidence happens to fit the Lalafellian naming standards. Because I'm assuming Lalafelian naming standards were made up and not based on a specific language, right? And that happened way after Final Fantasy V, so they were not thinking of Lalafelian standards when they made the name Kururu. So like, hey, what a coincidence. Let's just put her in the game. That's so convenient. And then English is like, we can't do that in our language. Kokoro, yomu. Very close. Yomu. Because you're reading the mind. Yoisho. Oh, it's 7:30.
悪く思わないでね。
Don't think badly of me.
病原は立てた。
We got rid of the source of the poison, the sickness.
あとは浄化層を撒いておきましょう。
Now I just need to spread some purifying stuff in here. Herbs. Nanamo namo.
汚染は浄化されるはず。
It worked for all the other Lala characters in the game. What's the rule? Tataru. So it has to be the first two characters, Japanese characters. But these are basically Japanese. That's partially the reason. First character is repeated twice. And then the second name, I don't know if that's the first or last name, you don't repeat the first character. Nanamo namo. Makes sense. When does the cool, after we gotta put the, right now. Well, it says it'll take time, and then it should clean itself. I spread some cleaning herbs in there.
体にも振りかけ。
Oh, nice. We're going to put some on our own body because we probably got poisoned.
匂いまでは取れないけど、仕方ないわね。
It doesn't seem to take off the smell, but oh well. Aiden, no.
さあ、帰りまし
Close
ょ
it,
う。
please. All right, let's go home. Yeah, they brought it over. They brought it over, but it worked out in Japanese. That's always tough
おや、
because
帰ってきたよ。
in games and stories, whatever, we often we'll make a sequel. I say we, and I'm not one of those people usually making these stories, but they'll make a sequel, and then they tie certain things to the past as if it was always meant to be that way when the first was written, but obviously it wasn't, right? It's just, and there's certain convenient holes that we can fill in. It's a weird way to put it, but And when you do that, sometimes it doesn't work on the other language. Arigatou gozaimasu for the haishin. Yeah, give me a sec. She's a popular character, really. That's funny. Well, yeah, kaite kitayo. She's back. Oh, I thought they were gonna let me walk back. You smell terrible.
ごめんなさいね。
So sorry.
病原は駆除して水を浄化したわ。
I got rid of the origin of the sickness, and I purified the water.
もう少しすれば元のきれいな水に戻るはずよ。
The water should be clean very soon.
念のためしばらくは水の煮沸を続けてちょうだい。
Just in case, continue to boil the water for a while. They tied the story together really well. That's awesome. Yeah, Final Fantasy 14 is definitely one of those things doing that because they're tying all these things together with other Final Fantasy games as if it's always been that way, right? The Final Fantasy remakes and whatever are like that.
セナのお兄さん。セナの具合はどう？
Hey, Senna's brother. How is Senna? You wouldn't say that in English, but you know.
ほぼ治ったみたいだ。熱ももうない。
He's almost fully healed. He doesn't even have a fever anymore.
よかった後で様子を見に行かせて。
I'm so glad. Let me go check on him later.
俺たちあんな仕打ちをしたのにあんたは助けてくれた。
Even after we were so cruel to you, you saved us.
町を救ってくれてありがとう。
Thank you for saving the town.
いいのよ。
It's all good.
そうだ。ちょっとお願いがあるんだけど。
Oh, that's right. I have a request.
何でも言ってくれよ、キャスティさん。
Anything. We'll do anything, Casty.
お風呂お借りできないかしら。
Can I borrow someone's bath? I guess use, we'd say. I guess in English, when we say borrow, it means we actually take it with us.
キャスティ、あなたに会えてよかった。
I'm so glad to have met you, Casty. Wow, I really expected there to be somebody to...
もう行かねば。私も旅を続けるとしよう。
to betray her. That's interesting. So her biggest enemy right now is just her amnesia. I've got to go. I've got to continue my travels.
マレイヤさん。あなたは何のために旅を？
Well, yeah. Why are you? What's the purpose of your travel? Your trip? Your whatever? Oh, hey, Shano's on. You guys want to visit Shano today?
ある病を治す薬を研究している。
I'm researching a medicine to heal a certain disease.
素材はあるのだが、調合法を確立できない。
What is your quest? I have the materials, or the... We would say materials, though. Whatever. But I can't seem to succeed in the mixing of them.
一人で
Ingredients?
救いの手を差し伸べるために。
So, sozai can mean material or, what did I just say? Ingredients? But for medicine, I'm not sure whether that's ingredient or I guess it's ingredients. So that covers both. Where's the line in English? I guess it's ingredients. For medicine, is it ingredient? I don't know. What word do we use? You know what I mean, though. The things that we need before I put it together to become medicine. It's actually weird, I feel like, that we have multiple words in English. Sozai makes more sense to cover all of those. They're all technically the same meaning, right? I want to be able to save even one more person, as many people as I can.
何か力になれないかしら。
Okay. Aoi, our ingredient master. Is there anything way I can help? Come on, hurry up.
私の問題だ。あなたにも問題があるだろう。
Get your backpack. It's my problem. It's not yours. It's okay.
記憶だ。
Your problem is your memory. Trails of solving objects for constructing something.
栄力薬師団とは何なのか。
So what if water is the material? Ingredients for something consumable. Yeah, consumable makes sense. I think that's where you said, I think you said it right with the second part. Something consumable. Consumable versus non-consumable. Or made to consume, rather. Just what is the ale apothecaries? Hey, yo, hey, Ohio.
そして
We're closing up, though.
私を
And who am I?
出さないと。
I need to remember. Hurry up and stop talking.
エール薬師団を知ってたわね。
Maria, you knew of ale apothecaries, yeah?
ねえ、マレーヤさん、何を知っているの？
What do you know about him?
私に教えてちょうだい。あなたの知っていること。
Please tell me everything you know. I'm gonna... Oh. I have to keep it as a perfect. Thank you for ending that scene there, allowing me to have control. First of all, thank you guys for hanging out with me today. I would recommend the English raid message today. As long as you're following, you can use all of those emotes, so don't worry about that. We're gonna be hitting up my longtime streamer friend Shano. He's pretty cool. He used to call himself the fairy gym leader. He played a lot of Pokemon. He's not playing so much anymore, but he does a lot of super chill games. Think Animal Crossing type games. But it's usually like more unique ones that I've never heard of. I'm not sure what is he playing today. Coral Island, right? Case in point. So tomorrow we have such a great week this week. Let's check really quick. Come on. Where you at? We had Octopath Traveler 2. Tomorrow is Unicorn Overlord. Friday, Princess Peach. And Saturday, Legend of Dragoon. Great lineup this week. Make sure to get your votes in on Discord. As well as if you exclamation point vote space name in the game, you can vote here as well. Make sure to get those in before I turn off the bot. I'm going to raid out. Oops. Well... if I remember his whole name. Okay, good. Usually copy paste. Oh, nice. There were still 14 of you guys in here. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay. Guys, study a little bit every day. 5 minutes. Don't forget. Aoi. Get your study in today. Don't forget. 皆さん来てくれてありがとうございます。また明日。I'll see you guys tomorrow. またね。